So today we're going to add our website to Google Search Console. I'll show you how to do that. I use SiteGround for hosting, so I'll dive in there and show you where to make those changes. But first we need to add a property. Okay, so I'm doing this today for a customer, so I thought, well, why not just show the process. aoksepticservice.com, and then you just click continue. And then what we're going to do here is we need to make sure that we're using a TXT record. You can choose whatever you want. I'm using TXT. Sign in to your domain name provider. Well, my domain is controlled by my hosting company, SiteGround, so I'm going to copy this here. And then what we're going to do is head over to SiteGround. If you're on GoDaddy or whatever, you can probably look it up on ChatGPT or some other information source. You know, lots of times they have documentation on each website. Like GoDaddy, you can search their help docs to figure out where to make this change. But in ours, it's in the zone editor here. So what I got to do is pull up TXT, and then we're going to leave this empty, and we're just going to paste the value here and click create. Okay, that is all you do on SiteGround. And then we head back over to Google Search Console, and then we just give it a few minutes. We can click verify, but it's not going to take it right away. It'll take a moment, so we'll just wait a few moments here. Okay, you can see there it says ownership verified. We can go to property. Now the purpose of this tool is so that we can submit a sitemap to Google Search Console. So it's basically providing them a little bit of a jump start on searching our website for all the pages that we've created, and kind of giving it some structure so they understand, hey, this is what's on this website. It just kind of, it gives it a push in the right direction for getting everything indexed and notifying Google that, hey, this website is new, but here's the information for it. So lots of times if you don't do this step, it can take a while for them to crawl your website and then therefore appear in the search results. So we're going to go ahead over to the dashboard here, and we're going to go to Yoast SEO. That's who I use for my SEO configurations on WordPress. And then we're going to go down to, I think it's in here, yeah, XML sitemaps. And then what we're going to do is just take this entire sitemap URL here. We're going to paste it into the sitemap section here. Click submit, and it says it's submitted successfully. And then it says it couldn't fetch, but we'll do a refresh, and then it says success. Okay, and it'll take it a while to pull down the pages that are there, but that's generally it for that. We can go and what I like to do is this. Now it's up to you. I don't really have a way for our websites to automatically inject the pages into Google indexing. So there are some paid tools that you can do to do that, but I prefer not to pass on that fee to my customers, so I do this manually. There are some plugins that I think SEO Press is another plugin that will allow you to inject those into the index automatically, but I use Yoast for a variety of other features that I like better. So anyway, what we're going to do is just go to the pages that I want to inject, and basically here just click the sitemap, and you'll see here there's a variety of pages. It shows you all the pages that are on our site. Alright, so I'm going to do all the location specific pages and then the services pages, and I think that might be all I'm allowed to submit in one day. There's a limitation when you do it this way. So what we do is just highlight the URL, and then we're going to go over to inspect the URL. So you just type it in that search bar at the top, hit enter, and then request indexing. And it'll take it a moment to do this. It says indexing requested, and what it'll do is it'll take a little bit of time for these to start being indexed on Google, but this just kind of gives it a push. And you can do this for all the pages that I just showed you, just one by one. Just keep copying them in the inspection bar at the top. So you can click over to the performance link and it will show you some metrics over time once it starts allocating some data to your account. And things start getting crawled, you'll start to see some queries here with pages and then the countries, devices that your searches are appearing on and whatnot. Aside from that, you can come over the pages and you can see which ones are indexed, which ones are not, the reasons why they're not. So yeah, that's generally all Search Console is used for. Those are the basics. So if you're interested in that, it's search.google.com, and then you sign in with your Google account, like I said, and you add a property, and then that's that. So anyway, that's how you set up Google Search Console with your website. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, found it useful, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please comment and share. I'd appreciate it. So if you need some help with this sort of thing, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to consult with you on a one-on-one basis. You can also find my ebook, Blue Collar Blueprint, in the description. It's a free download. It can tell you where to get started with your digital footprint online. That's it for today. Have a good one.